It is not too often that you get a fight that is truly attention-grabbing to the level that the fight that these two 12-year-old shinobi have at the end of part 1 of Naruto. And it's especially not too often getting a fight that is as special as this one. Welcome back to the Best of Fights, where we talk about the best fights that anime and manga have to offer. Today we are talking about the fight between Naruto and Sasuke in the Valley of the End that caps off pre-time skip Naruto. This fight has an extreme number of repercussions that tremendously aid in setting up the plot for Shippuden. But before we get into the bout, we first have to talk about the setup in the story between these two rivals. Throughout part 1 of Naruto and Sasuke have a strong rivalry between each other. In the beginning, you have Sasuke save Naruto from 2 hit-and-miss shooting, and by the end of it, Sasuke calls him a chicken. Then you have them training to climb trees together. Sasuke and Naruto then fight Haku together, with Sasuke giving up his life to save Naruto's. Then, during the Chunin exams arc in the Forest of Death, Sasuke is saved by Naruto from Orochimaru, with Naruto calling Sasuke a chicken, showing that the two of them are tagging one another in terms of strength. Sasuke then mentions to Naruto that he is one of the ones that he wants to fight the most, acknowledging Naruto as a rival. Both Naruto and Sasuke end up training on their own terms, with Sasuke learning the Chidori while Naruto learns the summoning jutsu and was able to tap into the Nine Tails powers to summon Gamabunta, a giant toad. During this time, they both learned how to slowly access their external power sources. Sasuke, in his fight against Gaara, successfully was able to use the curse mark that he got from Orochimaru in the Forest of Death. Meanwhile, Naruto, in the same fight, was able to tap into the Nine Tails chakra to summon Gamabunta against Gaara's one-tail Shukaku. Despite showing extremely impressive feats in the arc, Sasuke is bewildered that Naruto could do so much better than he could against Gaara, to the point of him questioning what exactly he was watching when the two summons were duking it out. While Naruto was off training with his master Jiraiya, Itachi and Kisame show up to take Naruto since he's the Nine Tails host. Sasuke, showing up because his older brother was there, tries to kill Itachi for the slaughter of their clan. Itachi immediately defeats Sasuke, and Sasuke wonders what all of the time spent in the Hidden Leaf was for. He then goes under extreme trauma, reliving the day that his clan got slaughtered over and over again due to Itachi's Tsukuyomi ability. Naruto then has to go on a journey to find one of the 3 Sannin, Tsunade, the best medical ninjutsu user in the world, just to pull Sasuke out of that coma he was put into. During the hunt for Tsunade, Naruto was training with Jiraiya and learned the Rasengan. Sasuke then woke up, and the moment he saw Naruto, he immediately asked him to fight. Naruto tells him that he wanted to fight him too, and asks him to put on his headband. Sasuke refuses, as he says Naruto won't even be able to land a scratch on his forehead, so there's no reason. Naruto states that it isn't about protection, but it's about acknowledgement between 2 equals on the battlefield. Sasuke refuses to do so, and the two fight, with the battle ending with an attempted clash between a Chidori and a Rasengan, with Kakashi, their mentor, stopping them before they make contact. They were both flung into water tanks, and Sasuke initially thought he did more damage to the water tank, but on the backside, Naruto's tank was utterly destroyed, pissing off Sasuke even more. Sasuke is then confronted by the Sound Four, a group of teenagers that work at the behest of Orochimaru, who are assigned to convince Sasuke to leave the village. In search of power with the curse mark, Sasuke ends up leaving, with Sakura attempting to stop him, and when she couldn't, asks Naruto for a request of a lifetime to bring Sasuke back. Naruto agrees, and he, Choji, Neji, Kiba, Shikamaru, and eventually Rock Lee, Kankuro, Tamari, and Gaara all risk their lives against the Sound Four to get Sasuke back. During the retrieval arc, Sasuke goes through a ritual where he dies and comes back alive so that he can evolve his curse mark and become even stronger. Doing so corrupts him even further and strengthens his desire to seek out Orochimaru even more. After all of that, Naruto is finally able to catch up with Sasuke at the Valley of the End, and their fight finally begins. At the beginning of the fight, Sasuke starts in his curse mark state, symbolizing his corruption and warped path towards power. At this point, Sasuke only cares about moving forward on his mission. He tells Naruto that he does not care if Orochimaru takes his body so long as he gets the power that he seeks. Naruto tries to keep him pinned down, but when Sasuke was in his curse mark, he was a different beast entirely and sends Naruto flying. Sasuke's curse mark then retreats after using it too much, so the two of them starts the fight in their base form. The two then lay the smackdown of a century on each other, and we get interrupted with the flashback of the Uchiha massacre. Showing us this flashback not only gives us true context onto why Sasuke is doing what he is, but is also the setup for the dilemma that Sasuke goes through throughout this fight. Throughout the flashback, the main topic is the Mangekyo Sharingan, the highest rank of the Sharingan, and Itachi tells Sasuke that to awaken it, you have to kill your closest friend. After the flashback, Sasuke then declares that Naruto is his closest friend. They continue the fight, and then clash with the Rasengan in Chidori once more. They both get bounced back, showing that they were equal at this point, although Naruto wasn't trying to kill Sasuke, but Sasuke was trying to kill Naruto. Sasuke then activates his curse mark yet again. The first power-up we see and overpowers Naruto and stabs him through the shoulder, barely missing his heart with the Chidori. Sasuke, stuck on an insane path for power, thinks he killed Naruto and fulfilled his condition for the Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto's Nine Tails chakra then activates and heals the wound that he just received. Naruto, with tears running down his face because his closest friend, who everyone was trying to get back, just tried to kill him and spit in the name of all of those that have risked their lives to get to this point. Naruto then declares that he will bring Sasuke back, even if it means that he has to break every single bone in his body. Words don't reach Sasuke anymore, and Naruto decides to actually fight back. Naruto just wanted to bring Sasuke back to the village, and when he declares this, with his overwhelming chakra, Sasuke asks what Naruto is. Naruto, tears running down his face, states that he is Sasuke's friend. He then proceeds to tear Sasuke a new one, and pins him onto a cliff. Sasuke talks about how Naruto cannot understand Sasuke fundamentally because Sasuke lost his family while Naruto never knew his, as they died before he was born, so Naruto cannot understand what it is like losing his family. Naruto then says that Iruka, a tuning in the leaf, was like his father, and Sasuke was like his brother, and to him, Sasuke is his family, so that's why he has to stop him. Sasuke realizes here that what Naruto feels about stopping his brother is exactly what Sasuke is trying to do by trying to stop Itachi. After that realization, he comes to respect Naruto and decides to fight as an equal and puts on his headband, a callback from the previous fight. As he does so, his Sharingan evolves into a 3 Tomoe, enhancing his perception abilities. Since Naruto was last to get the upgrade, Sasuke gets his, which puts him back in the lead between the two. He tells Naruto that he will sever their bond, and the two go at it once more. He is able to counter Naruto's movements, and the Nine Tails feeds Naruto more chakra to compensate the difference that Sasuke's Sharingan brought, which then puts Naruto back in the lead with an upgrade through the One Tails chakra cloak. At this point, There is no winning against Naruto for Sasuke in his current state. Sasuke tries to fight close range, but Naruto's speed and chakra cloak, being able to separate from his body, effectively giving him another arm, makes it impossible for him to combat it. So he switches to mid-range with his fireball technique. Before Naruto shouted to get rid of the fireball, this time he just tanks it. Sasuke then claims that as long as he stays long distance, he should be fine. The issue is that Naruto can extend his chakra cloak to hit Sasuke from afar. Sasuke then tries to activate his curse mark and still gets decimated. This show of force reconfirms Sasuke's desire to go to Orochimaru. He sees that even now, he cannot keep up with Naruto, and thus succumbs to the curse mark, evolving it to its second state. Sasuke shows an impressive amount of force through his attack and grows wings. Naruto is also starting to feel the effects of having the Nine Tails eat away at its body, while Sasuke is feeling the effects of the curse mark eating away at him. Sasuke comments that they are fighting at the final valley, and that they will end everything here. They clash with their own upgraded variants of the Chidori and Rasengan once more. The fight ends with Naruto cutting Sasuke's headband, a reference to Sasuke saying that Naruto would not be able to put a scratch on his forehead, and Sasuke hitting Naruto in the chest, causing Naruto to end up passed out on the ground and Sasuke injured with his headband falling off, leaving it with Naruto. Since Sasuke got the upgrade last, as the fight foretold, he would win the fight and go to Orochimaru. As he walks away, Sasuke is left with thoughts regarding what his brother told him, and instead of choosing to kill his friend, someone who considers him to be family when no one else did, Sasuke says that he will be better than Itachi and will refuse to stoop as low as him and will be stronger his own way. Sasuke then waddles off into the darkness while the light blings over a passed out Naruto as he is taken by Kakashi, who got there too late. Masashi Kishimoto, author of Naruto, is not very subtle when it comes to the duality between these two. On top of talking nonstop about Sasuke falling into darkness, through the cover pages and the coloring surrounding the two, Kishimoto is trying to say that Sasuke is so obviously too far gone, and yet Naruto was able to still get his conviction to waver. By getting Sasuke to put on his headband, Sasuke admits that his time as a shinobi of the Hidden Leaf was not wasted as it got him to this point. It got him to acknowledge that where he was from at least one more time before he searched off for greater power. Naruto's sheer power forcing Sasuke to succumb to this curse mark as his only option is showing Naruto's sheer conviction through his feelings. If Naruto really wanted to, he could have tapped into the Nine Tails and go berserk. Going Two Tails would have won him the fight, but he balanced his emotions, causing him to only go so far. Naruto was also the last hurdle to Sasuke in the Leaf. Sasuke was not able to overcome Gaara, but Naruto was. Sasuke wanted to do nothing else but beat Itachi, but he could barely get him to acknowledge him and was forced to pay attention to him like a sad puppy when Itachi was just there for Naruto. Sasuke wanted to beat Naruto but was stopped by Kakashi and realized that he would have lost if the clash went through. By beating Naruto, Sasuke is ready to put the Hidden Leaf behind him, as, in terms of his contemporaries, Sasuke is now the strongest. The fight echoes the fight between Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha, the people from the statues that the two fight off of in the final valley. We later learn that these two are of the same reincarnation cycle of Hashirama and Madara, as they are a part of the reincarnation of Ashura and Indra, who were the sons of the Sage of the Six Paths, so this fight was likely destined to occur. Not only does this fight feel worthy enough to stand with the likes of Hashirama and Madara in terms of quality, but most people consider it to be the best fight in all of Naruto. This fight is the catalyst for Shippuden, with Naruto wanting to keep his promise to Sakura and telling Jiraiya that he'd rather be an idiot his entire life than give up on a friend like he was told to. something that he pushes until he succeeds at the end of Shippuden. This fight ends up shaping the rest of the story. If Naruto won against Sasuke, Orochimaru would have had to come up with a new plan to get a new body by the time of Shippuden, as he was sick due to his fight with the third Hokage. Orochimaru would have been forced to be more active in his approach and could have had a stronger presence throughout the entirety of Shippuden, and not just a huge gap in between screen time thanks to Sasuke and Itachi both taking care of him during separate times of the story. Sasuke would have also had to find his own way dealing with his inner trauma that Itachi caused, and would have had to continue to contain his drive for revenge within the scope of being a hidden leaf ninja. I think for the sake of a hypothetical, it is fair to assume that if Naruto won that, he would have indeed succeeded in Sasuke staying at the village and not running off after he is healed. As for Naruto, a lot of people during Shippuden tell him to focus on his own goals, and that he should focus instead on becoming Hokage. Gaara already became Kazekage, and while I do not think that narratively it would make sense to make Naruto to become Hokage at the beginning of Shippuden, I could see Naruto become more in line with a traditional Hokage training. Naruto also would have not had gone on a journey with Jiraiya, but since Naruto is the child of prophecy, I think it is equally as likely to just assume that Jiraiya would have trained Naruto, but just in the village. We can also assume that if Kishimoto just wanted to force a time skip, he could have had Naruto to go on a journey to train with Jiraiya regardless, and Sasuke could just be at the village waiting for him to return and training with Kakashi in the meantime. Kakashi might even tell Sasuke about his Mangekyo Sharingan, and while it would have been hard for Sasuke to meet the qualifications for the Mangekyo, that being killing your own best friend, it is fair to assume that Sasuke might discover something he would not have previously so that he could develop his own Sharingan his own way. The craziest change of the story is that if Sasuke stayed in the village, then the Akatsuki would still be a threat to Naruto, and Sasuke would potentially use Naruto to lure out Itachi, but at the same time would have Naruto there at least as a moral backup, since it is likely that Sasuke would have want to fight Itachi alone. Itachi's secret also would not have been revealed, and his secret plan to make Sasuke the Hidden Leaf's village's hero after the slaying of the evil traitor in Itachi would also come true. Of course, all of this is hypothetical, as we do not know how these characters were to act, but it is quite interesting to think about just how much this changes in the story. I did not even touch upon the political instability that the village would be in if news got out that the last Uchiha member went rogue momentarily, or how I am sure that there are some of his fellow ninja that would have issue with him staying in the village after he wanted to leave so bad. There are many other different things to follow, but these are the ones that I found most interesting. This fight is arguably the best in all of Naruto, and that is saying something, as it has some of the best fights in shonen in general. I truly do love all that this bout between the two has to offer, and the setup that they have for what's to come in the story. There is a rematch to this fight that happens at the same place, but that will be saved for another time. That's all I got. If you like what you heard, consider subscribing and liking. Other than that, I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.